chemistry in a world today.
Have you ever wondered why ice melts and water evaporates? Why do leaves turn colors in the fall and how does battery generate electricity? And how do our bodies use food to maintain that? Chemistry is a branch of science that deals with the composition, structure, behavior, and reaction of substances. Hence, it is essential science. It is the essence of our everyday lives, and it occurs in the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe. Everything is a result of chemical processes. Everything was made up of chemicals. The changes that we encounter in our surroundings, as well as in other places, was caused by chemical reaction. Emotions like love and hatred are also driven by chemistry. For the better understanding of the chemistry that is virtually around us, we have provided a day-to-day examples in two sections. Firstly, examples of chemistry within us, and secondly, examples of chemistry around us.
Roughly 96% of our body mass is made up of just four elements: the oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. The remaining 3% consists of around 60 elements that include sodium, potassium, calcium, zinc, and the list goes on. The elements that are required in larger amounts are called macronutrients, and the others that are needed in minute quantities, usually in parts per million or less, are called macronutrients. Chemically, the human body is made up of water and organic compounds, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids.
Metabolism. The organic process taking place in the human body are termed as metabolism, which involves huge number of chemical reactions. The enzymes that are secreted by different organs act as biocatalysts that speed up the rate of these reactions, whereas the hormones regulate their occurrence, time, and speed.
Chemistry of love. You fall in love or attracted to someone have feeling of belonging to an increase in secretion of phenylethylamine or love chemical and the hormones testosterone and estrogen which promote mating. When you fall in love, our brain releases dopamine, norepinephrine, and pheromones consistently, which evoke the pleasure center in the brain, leading to side effects such as increased heart rate, insomnia, an intense feeling of excitement, elation, and focused attention.
Respiration. Breathing is the exchange of gases between an organism and its environment. Respiration is a chemical process which is a reaction between glucose or sugars with oxygen that releases energy. It is the process in which inhalation of oxygen from the air causes inflation of the lungs and then deflation occurs by exhaling carbon dioxide into the environment.
Photosynthesis involves energy transformation and is a chemical process wherein plants and algae and some bacteria produce their own food. It is synthesis of glucose using carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight and trapped by the chlorophyll present in the leaves. The reaction which occurs is depicted as 6 moles of carbon dioxide reacts with 6 moles of water and light energy yields glucose and 6 moles of oxygen gas.
Fermentation. Fermentation is the conversion of complex substances to simpler ones under anaerobic conditions. The specific product from fermentation is driven by the type of microorganisms acting on the substance in which the fermentation occurs. The products of fermentation are alcohols or acids and the release of carbon dioxide. For example, wine produced from fruit juice is an alcohol as a result of fermentation by yeast.
Static shocks. All materials are made of electrical charges in the atoms of the material. There are equal quantities of electrons and protons that try to balance each other in the universe. Friction between two materials causes these charges to redistribute. The electrons from one atom are transferred to the other. Whenever you touch anything that is a conductor of electricity, the transfer of the extra electrons that have accumulated takes place, and it gives you the static shock. That is chemistry in our world today provides important understanding of our world and how it works.